Hello, hello, and welcome along to episode 37 of Soulforged, as we have moved into the what the fuck, you guys have gone back a level.
Oh no.
How has that happened?
Uh-oh.
As we have moved into the final chapter of this part of the campaign. That isn't that exciting. In our last episode, the party overcame the final trials and tribulations, getting to Verity's side and seeing him turn into a dragon made of stone and memories as he flew, following Luca, Wix, and Vero, all the way across to the Raider Isles to basically push back all the raiders and raid them for good. Verity got his revenge and got to truly join the fight and slash with talon, if not sword. It was all cool. You guys are wicked. You got to level 17. It was great. And then we buggered off for 15 years. When we come back, you've been to release a dragon from its icy cave, and you've been charged with slaying the pale woman herself, wherever she might be. But 15 or 16 years is a long, long time, so what happened in that time? Well, let's talk of friends, first of all. The Princess Grace. Let's talk of her.
Yes!
Let's talk of her. She sought marriage, and it is believed that she found happiness, but more on that later. Princess Katrikan, pregnant, gave birth to Prince Dutiful. Prince Dutiful has reached the grand old age of 16, having been betrothed to the Narcheska Eliania. Katrikan is aging a little bit. It is shown that she has some predilection for the wit. And as such has really fought the laws within Arvenia to allow the witted to be not persecuted anymore. She's also helped the 6 duchies become 7, as she has become the official ruler of the Mountain Kingdom at the passing of her father, King Eod of the Mountain Kingdom. She is only regent for Prince Dutiful, though, and he will become the de facto ruler in time. Beyond that, we have a few other friends to mention. We didn't talk much about what happened during the war, as you guys were off doing your thing. But with Regal's abandonment of Valaris, leaving it to his cousin Lord Bright, who was shown to be a terrible administrator, and bringing the royal house to Tradeford, one particular woman rose in stature. She wasn't particularly interested in power when she was the wife of the king-in-waiting, but when left to her own devices, seeing that Valaris was likely to fall and that the coast was not being cared for at all, Lady Patience, in her eccentric ways, began basically chiding the guard to be better at what they do, hiring all sorts of volunteers to help her on her casual jaunts and noble visits to her many, many relatives all up and down the coast of the lands of Arvenia. This is merely an excuse to visit raider-ravaged towns where she used her volunteers to put things back to rights, find food and shelter for those who had suffered. Even going as far as helping the Forged find a peaceful end through the use of her volunteers. And most famously, creating the Ivy Runners, known for their courage with a sprig of ivy around their wrists. These volunteers ranged between the age of 7 and 15, and they carried news of towns and raids and safeties and safe havens from one town to another, all up and down the coast. One particular is notable. A young girl called Penny was only 9 years old when she spent a week in the cargo hold of a raider ship. She hid inside a barrel of fish, and she managed to break her way out on the last day, jumping overboard, swimming almost half a mile to shore before giving the news to White Bay that the raiders were on their way, but not before she'd managed to slip some poison into the fish's soup, meaning that the ship that drifted into White Bay was full of near incapacitated raiders who were expecting a sleepy village and instead found a ready town. Many other tales of the Ivy Runners do justice to their courage. Penny did not live past her 12th birthday, sadly. But the Lady Patience sort of became the de facto ruler of Valaris, and indeed when Katrikan returned to rulership, she gave the hold of Tradeford, where Regal had been ruling, to Lady Patience, who was known to administer it excellently. She is in her dotage now, but living well. Having had no children of her own, there is a particular child she very much wanted to aid in the looking after and care of. One Kepit, the bastard son of her deceased husband, Lady Patience and Burek, the chivalry's man who'd been tutoring young Kepit, were once known to have had a love, long time past. And indeed, in some ways, they continued this respect and mutual friendship to help raise Kepit, and sure, with Karina's nurturing hand and guidance. But none of the three of you could keep him away completely from the intrigues of the court, and indeed, he is effectively Riddle's apprentice at this point. But it's a role he pursues ardently, as Katrikan is no longer has need of an assassin at the court, and Riddle's role is now that of diplomat and chief advisor. And it is that role that it is thought that Kepit will step into. In a unique place with royal bloodlines, but not a true royal, it aids him to do many things in the role of a diplomat that would otherwise be impossible. But we spoke of friends. We spoke of the Princess Grace, and that she settled down and married happily. But who did she marry? Luca, what you been up to over the last 16 years?
Oh my god.
I also want to say that I got bullied over dinner into this.
No, you got bullied over nothing. No, I'm not going for that. No, I've made a bit of a habit. So when we played Academia Shah, I tried to romance the princess in that too, which, by the way, also successful at.
Nice.
And then me and James was out to lunch, and I was saying that I wanted to romance Grace because she's a princess and she deserves some love, considering the abuse she gets from her family and God.
God, especially.
Yeah, exactly. So in this 14 years, Luca had basically
married a dead
approached
person.
Grace, and they I mean, I'd like to talk about it, but I don't really. Grace never got a personality, so
It's alright.
so I just assumed that they got along very well. They went on a couple of dates.
She taught you to rapier back in the day.
That's true.
Oh yeah, she sure did. We probably had a few dual dates. I let her win, obviously.
I'm so dead.
You didn't pull out Wind Arrow, the auto-critting sword, I take it.
Yeah. So they got together, they married, they had 2 daughters who were twins.
Wow, what is their
one's a
race
fox,
situation?
one's a human.
Okay, perfect. Thank you for answering.
No, so basically...
No, they're basically more human-formed anthropomorphs. There are others like this, where they have, like, fox ears and a fox tail, but human skin, that sort of thing.
Oh, how cute.
That sort of thing, yeah.
Yes, so that's them. Yeah, twins, 2 girls. They're like 6, 7 at this point. And unfortunately, this time, Luca's dad did pass away.
Oh, no.
So he is now an orphan.
That's not exactly how it works, but...
Right.
Sure.
Yeah, unfortunately, his dad passed away. Luca still kept the house in the woods and goes to visit it every now and then for hunting and to take his daughters there and Grace. It's like their house in the country, so to speak. But yeah, that's kind of it, really. He's become a bit of a family man.
What about your little homie?
Wait, what?
Your little homie who
Oh, my
lived with
adopted
your dad?
child.
Oh, yeah. So Swift-Witted became, over time, the more he visited the court, the more he spent time with Webb. Remember Webb, the Witmaster, with his goal, Risk. Webb taught Swift the ways of the Witted. Or the Old Blood, as they prefer to be known. And if Webb has become the chief sort of advisor on the Witted, Swift has become more the friend of the Witted, I guess. Visiting lots of different people and bringing lots of different members of the Witted to court. And basically normalising being Witted. He's done all sorts of things. He also bonded with a... what do you call it? No, it's like a ferret, but it's a stoat. A stoat. That's the one. He bonded with a stoat.
Yes. And he is often invited over to dinner and things like that. I don't know where we're living, some castle somewhere. I don't know. Someplace. We're living someplace. We live some nice house somewhere.
It will be High Downs.
Sure, wherever that is.
It's
right
right
there.
next to your little forest. So
Oh, perfect. Oh,
It's also in Berwick, which means it's owned by the royal family. Yeah, it seemed like a good place to keep Princess Grace local.
exactly. Yes.
It was that or
So
Scrandia,
that's-
so.
Yeah, no, that's great. And then, yeah, so he lives a very ordinary life, really. He is still waiting for the day to go back out, but he's not itching for it anymore like he was when he was younger. He's very, very happy being a dad and a husband.
Cool.
wow.
Well, we
So
haven't got
please
time
don't
for
kill
anything else.
him in
So if you
the,
guys
the
would,
next few sessions.
Now you've done it.
so if you guys would like to say goodbye,
And Luca retired.
keeping it nice and short. Is there anything that Winona has been up to?
Oh, okay. Well, Winona probably, once all this business was done, with the ward, everything, she probably let Starling go from the company. So what's Starling been up to?
She would have married Lord Fisher, the Lord of Yace, which is down here somewhere. Having previously been interacted with severely by a raider,
Interact?
she believed she couldn't have children. But upon
no.
falling pregnant with Lord Fisher's child, she realised that the slatternly life of the casual bard was not for her, and indeed she must settle down for marriage. And so she did.
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad to see
She
my
has a
employees
4-year-old
doing
son with
well.
mismatched eyes called Hap, often called Mishap in full.
That's cute.
In the book, she gives him away.
Oh. Okay.
It's not her child in the book, but she finds this child and he's got mismatched eyes, so she just gives him away to Fitz.
Oh, wow.
Have a child, look after that. But anyway,
Well,
yeah, she married Lord Fisher.
Good. Yeah, I'm glad to know she's doing well. She survived. Yeah, so I'm probably going around, just kind of collecting, I guess, people's stories of the war. Just kind of getting an account of everything everyone saw and trying to catalog things. Winona's a bit of a historian nerd. And took it all home to spread the word down there.
Yeah. And in fact, I think the wonderful book, the Red Ship War, an annotation by Winona Barrowlight is probably quite a good seller, especially
Yeah, bestseller.
appending the
New York
name of the
Times.
famous minstrel Starling to it as a contributor.
Oh, yeah, she's a co-author.
Yeah, definitely got some kudos.
Mostly
but
me.
yeah.
Do you think Katrika would go out on a date with Winona, or is she?
let's just wed all the royals. We can
no.
all each have one.
Katrikin is married to the ghost of Verity.
All right. Well, she's ever done pining Winona's
she's into
over
that.
here.
She doesn't ever get over it.
Oh man.
I know.
Okay, then I'll probably just go date that hottie that we saw in that tiny town that one time. Remember?
Yeah, definitely. I've got
Super
that.
hot halfling or whatever.
Souped up halfling?
Super
Oh
hot
wait,
halfling
like the
woman.
lumberjack guy?
No, he's super dead.
Why don't you romance one of the desert monks, the bald-headed guys?
Dude, they don't have any business going on. First
Want
of
this
all.
guy?
Oh no, absolutely not.
Oh my goodness, that's great art.
No, it was
Yeah,
a
that
very
was-
small background character who had like one sentence. Oh, no, not this guy. No,
Definitely not that
I
good.
think everybody.
Well, let's
No,
say
I
Winona's
found it. I
still on
found
the
it.
hunt.
Here you go.
Jenkins. No, he's just a boy.
No, I believe that you were talking about Dirk. Dirk was the wizard that you trained up on the island. Is that guy?
No, but
I don't
not
think
only
that's what
likes
she's talking about.
women, so no. But
Was
I
it the
would
guy?
also
Was it the
help
guy
out
who looked like?
Jenkins.
Was it the guy who looked like?
No, it was no guy. It was a
Aquaman.
very,
Was it Regal's
very,
brother?
very small background woman.
Oh,
she
woman.
She was in a bar somewhere and she was very hot. That's all that I remember about her.
You know what? That's all you should remember from a bar outing.
Oh, I remember. It was
Oh
the
my
bar where we met Regal after he came back from the dead.
Wait, are we supposed to believe that after
One
all
of
this
his
time?
bodyguards?
The what?
One of his bodyguards that was bringing him back to town?
No, they're
No, but it was that bar. It was that bar.
Okay.
There was a
You met a cool
hot-
female.
Are
She
we,
was
are,
hot.
we, are we supposed to believe that after all these years you went back to that bar and was like, "Hi, I briefly saw you." Not
No.
No,
They
no,
bumped
no,
into each
no,
other.
no,
They
no.
bumped into each other again at the castle, and Winona was like,
Yeah,
"Yo,
now
yo,
you're
you,
getting
yeah,
it.
me."
Now you're getting it.
Yeah,
It was
cool,
a-
great.
I see.
It was a fantastic relationship.
Nice.
Kai, top that. Who did you marry?
Because I actually remember my crush.
Oh, is it? No, that's weird. That's weird. Okay, no, carry on. You go. Oh, I know who your crush is. Yeah, go on.
So after the war sort of ended, settled down, returned back to the sea, to home, and most of the time would be spent there. And I would have actually written my own stories about the rest of my friends and their exploits, and it would have been more to inspire my own, the children of anyone within the Tridents, and I'm sure it would have somehow ended up on the land too, but it was more written for, there's all this on the land, and sort of to help, I guess, get the Tridents acclimated more to knowledge of the land. On top of that, would have started to do little explorations to sort of certain areas of the deep sea to learn more about certain deep sea creatures and monstrosities that no one really knows about. Maybe to satisfy my own curiosity, also to satisfy someone else's thirst for knowledge in my head.
Mm-hmm. Very much so. In terms of Larlock, intrudes less and less. There have been moments where you've been requested to sort of interact with somebody, and you did feel that Larlock was drawing information from them, but didn't seem to do them any major harm. Hasn't found a better host than you yet.
Well, naturally. But over these years, and even during the campaign, I've been keeping in contact with an Air Genasi who we met way long back, who helped us sail up to the Goliaths.
Mm-hmm.
Now I have her name written down as Kairi.
Yes, Kairi's correct. So this was the slightly pirate, not pirate, right? Yes. So one of Captain Dathron's friends, who's been sort of coerced into patriotism from piratery, and definitely returned to pirating as soon as the war was over. But was never a sort of evil, violent, slice all their throats pirate, just a sort of, you don't need all of those goods pirate.
Yeah, so, maybe kept in contact, maybe kept more in contact, definitely started dating.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Brashen
Definitely
will be
may have helped in
devastated.
some stuff.
I really thought you were going to date Brashen.
You didn't seem interested in me.
No, that's fair. He falls in love with Althea in book 2.
Oh my goodness.
No time for that. And Yamoja. Would
Yes,
Yamoja stay
the
with you
baby.
or move off on their own?
That would have been Yamoja's choice.
In that case,
They've
Yamoja will
been-
be the next Lord of the Lake at Blue Lake. Do you remember when you killed the Lady of the Lake, who had been turned evil, to allow the boats to pass? Well, Yamoja will take far more gentle care of the lake. Oh, of course, we'll visit and occasionally, travel down the river and spend time with Kai, and he's no way, sort of completely estranged, but, yeah, Blue Lake now. When people cross over occasionally, when he's feeling slightly mischievous, boats will find themselves rocked, tossed, and turned.
What a scamp.
And fascinated by ice cubes. Yeah. Jamal.
Yes.
Garthak been up to anything exciting?
I would have thought the first thing he would have wanted to have done when he knew he had more than a year of downtime is head back to the Goliath tribes in the ice plains of his homeland area.
Gone arm wrestling.
And started challenging every single person to feats of strength that he could find within his tribe and attempt to establish his position as the strongest Goliath.
I don't think there's an attempt about it. I believe you've got a strength of 35 when it comes to athletics checks.
Athletics is a plus 14 on my strength of 27, yes.
Yeah, okay, 34 up to... Yeah, pretty crazy. So no real problem there. You quickly establish yourself as the strongest, but of course you would know as well as they would that is not all that makes a leader in the tribes.
Absolutely.
And whilst Garthak will be greatly respected, no position of responsibility could be taken, as obviously you have your duties elsewhere.
Yeah. In time, maybe Garthak would try for that. But in the meantime, using his status and position, he'd look to consolidate more power within the bodyguards themselves that he'd trained and the businesses he'd started, and look to essentially create a little bit of a private army.
It's also become a bit of a mark of the nobility. You're not somebody unless you've got a bodyguard from Garthak's bodyguard crew,
Hell yes.
So all the
And not
nobility
just-
fight
not
over
just
having
looking
a special
to be
one.
bodyguards anymore, but actually creating what is essentially a private force that can be sent to do just about anything anyone requests for the right price.
Yeah, Riddle interferes regularly, trying to make sure that the Crown still have some control over them, but yeah.
Of course, the Crown pays anyway, so the Crown are always considered the prime customer.
And is there anyone in particular in his life that Garthak chose to squish in the bedroom? Perhaps the mighty Virago.
Tried to find the strongest, most intimidating, and most impressive Dragonborn around.
Oh, you want you want Verity's old bodyguard? He makes really good tea.
Yes. I ship it.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what race are their kids?
Big Dragonborn.
Non-existent.
Which one of them do you think is giving birth, Josh? Their race is adopted.
One of those orphans from the war,
No, not one. All of them. Any of them.
Oh, that's the private army.
Any one of them with a
orphans.
muscle bigger than a small child's finger and thumb put together. Like, yeah, we'll have them. They've even stopped naming them. It's just D, E, F, F2, F3. The swarms of Sharam and Garthak are legendary. But
We just absolutely fucking raised this. Yeah, Sharon's perfect. Literally just created a little fucking horde of trainee bodyguard kids.
Speaking of a horde of kids, Alora, what have you been up to?
Karina, what?
Gosh. There's a few things probably. I think, number one, throughout the year, she probably made several trips to the Pirate Isles and maybe Iskrandia to learn about her mom and maybe her mom's family. And probably, while she was down in the Pirate Isles, she probably met up with a certain tongueless tiefling named Athos.
Oh, I love that!
Who she got along with quite well in the pre-campaign.
Given the excessive levels of magic available to the party, I believe, if you wish... I don't know whether it's an advantage to have no tongue on a husband, but if you wish, I believe somebody could assist in returning it to its previous state.
Mostly just companionship, friendship, and maybe eventually just saying, hey, if you ever get tired of pirating, I'm in Valeris, look me up.
Mm-hmm.
Just that sort of
Aw.
casual.
He wouldn't have forgotten Karina and his momentary sort of fantasy romance, if you like. I mean, he went off to do his own thing, right? But moved into pirating up and down the river of Iskrandir as opposed to in the sea. But definitely, I think in time would gladly take a move into the more secure life.
I think the other thing is that people who visit Karina's house throughout the years would find themselves continually thinking, I don't remember that door being there. As her house sort of starts expanding from the inside, probably with Winona's help, to anchor some demi-plane doors
Ooh, I love that.
inside the house.
Do we have
But
Magnificent
now,
Mansion as well?
I do have that as well, but I just think, any time wizard ought to have a house that's bigger on the inside.
Yeah.
You gotta have a
Definitely.
proper
Mrs. Higgs
house.
is
hell
fuming.
yes.
Mrs. Higgs is fuming. She can never find a detail. Everywhere she goes, she's like, there's another secret, mysterious, upside-down door. Like,
Oh, poor Mrs.
I'm just looking for the broom,
Long
poor woman.
suffering.
I do have
And one of
weakness,
those-
though.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
Does your house have the ability to go places, though? Can you move your house elsewhere?
If I really want to, I can make a replica of my house elsewhere. How about that?
That is true.
Period.
Period.
And if you make multiple replicas very quickly, it's like moving, right?
Yes, it's like it's moving very fast. The other thing is that one of those rooms is dedicated to her research into Celestria and Celestria's former sorceress patron who lived on the Sorceress Isle, and
Yes.
trying to look into all of that.
Have we switched names? This one?
Celestria is the
The one in the book?
ghost.
Yes, sorry, the ghost that's inside Harrowsworn. Yes, the sword, sorry. And is the connected spirit. I'd forgotten her name completely. She was previously Ziathoro's guardian, right? No, yes, she was. She was Ziathoro's guardian in the sword. Despite many attempts to visit said Sorcerer's Isle. Nope. Where do you go? It's just not there. It's just physically not there. You try different times of day and night. You try different approaches, different weathers, different methods of approach.
Is it in the ethereal plane?
Gotta try the
You try different planes,
the other solstice.
all sorts of different attempts. And Celestria is as confused as you are. It was
Oh my
there.
God. It's
But-
gone now.
Yeah, it's being saved for the final one shot, but where on earth is it by then? I will tell you that. It is being saved for a purpose, but it is not this purpose. Mrs. Higgs has decided that she is quite happy in her bacheloressness for the rest of eternity. She,
Good for her.
after her first husband, she just detests men. So
Respect.
she's quite happy how she is. Yeah, and I think that pretty much covers all bases.
I remembered my wife's name. It
Oh,
was
yeah?
Celine.
Celine
From the
There's a
village
Celine
of
in
Garrel.
every campaign.
From Garrel. This is what I have in my notes about her. This is it, the only line. Blake and Celine. Ugly,
Garrel.
slimy guy, and the super hot babe at the tavern.
Oh right, shit, no.
She's short.
Yes, okay, so I know exactly who they are. I know
What a
exactly who
great
they
description.
are. You will find that Celine looks nothing like that.
Uh-oh.
Oh damn.
Celine
She's
is
a slime ball.
Celine is a changeling.
Ooh.
She has countless personas that she uses to traffic with various different criminals of the underworld, basically
Oh my
selling and buying
God.
goods as different people. And there was this side thing that I was going to do, and then I was like, no, it's going to stretch the campaign. That's too far off the beaten track.
Well, Winona did that.
But basically, in the books, she's just a master of disguise. That's all she is. She's a
Wow,
master of
she's
disguise
perfect.
who gets in some odd places. Great. I completely forgot about that. Because in the book, she's not called Celine, because Celine was one of the personas that she used, and that's why I was completely beflummoxed. She's also really not a halfling, obviously.
No, probably not.
Cool.
But she can be when you want her to.
I know, this is
That she
perfect
can.
life.
Gnome, halfling, or giantess. Choice is yours. What's on the menu? Regardless,
This is
we're gonna
great.
take a couple of minutes and then we will hit the episode proper. Be right back. Hello, and welcome back to the second half of Soulforged. And things have taken a turn as we pick up with the group attempting to make their way on a ship. Captained by a slightly older and slightly more erratic Captain Dathron. The Tiger's Eye, a almost four-tiered, huge galleon that has been brought up from the South Island specifically for the purpose of making this journey, has been trailing in and around the God Runes as they are known. Eliane would have told you about the God Runes. Each individual island is a single rune drawn by Ida herself, the Mother Nature, upon the land of the sea that belongs to El, and each one of those God Runes belongs to a separate mother house. But surrounding these God Runes are odd islands, the runes that are embellished by the work of the goddess, those that mean danger, those that mean fear, that mean the future, that mean mystery. Darkness, light, and even those that have not been explored. But rumour says that somewhere amongst these islands is to be found the land of the Pale Woman. As you find yourself moving throughout frozen sea to frozen sea, islands with their huge pillars of ice and mountains high, range throughout this area. It is colder than anywhere you have ever been. It is far colder than your trip into the Mountain Kingdom. It is upon these ice-tossed lands that finally you begin to make your way into what looks to be an inlet of a place that was once known as Aslevial. Aslevial, quite literally in the Godrune tongue, means the place where evil is born. And the rumours say that this is where Keeble Rawbread was taken to at the end of the war. As your boats reach here, you are given a much smaller... I think you have a folding boat, but if you do not, you do now. A much smaller vessel with which you may paddle from island to island on your own, as this is as close as the captain can take you without risking his ship on the hidden rocks and the icebergs beneath the water. The weather here is permanently slightly dark. The sun is only seen for 6 months a year, and for those 6 months the sun is always up. But right now we are on the cusp of the dark season. Within the next 3 or 4 days the sun won't be seen for another 6 months. But it is believed that this is the best time to seek Aslevial, for if you seek it in the summer, the waters melt far more, and you can find yourselves tossed upon rocks that are hidden just beneath the surface of the sea. When the island is at its largest and most frozen, is the best time to seek out Aslevial. Once the ship sails in, how are we doing? As your boat.
I'm fine.
Sorry.
How are you?
Who else is with us? Or I guess what I'm really asking is...
No one. It is just
Oh,
the
okay.
5 of you. And Vera.
Got it. Okay, so yeah, we left the ship and
On the ship with Captain Dathron is Dirk, who was once a young boy but is now the foremost wizard in the land. That obviously not
Dirk.
Karina, but yeah, belongs to the crown. He's the court mage now.
What about Jenkins?
He's still just as apt as he was before.
Poor Jenkins.
I think he was level 4 when we left him. He is now level 5, maybe, at a push.
Okay.
Oh, so he's got fireball.
Good job, Jenkins.
Has he? Fuck. He's got, sending and clairvoyance.
Oh, I love
Those
that.
are his level 3 spells.
I'll hire him
Hey,
if we
clairvoyance
survive.
is not to be slept on.
No, but when it's your primary offensive arsenal of highest level spells, clairvoyance is not great. Anyway, clairvoyance would help you here. Just a reminder, obviously you guys have had a 16-year long rest. So you may have prepared whatever you wish. You would know what sort of islands you're approaching. No, Galthak, you can't prepare any spells. That's not allowed.
No, but there
but-
was one thing. There was some things I would have prepared if I knew it was coming here and we knew it was going to be dark. I would be bringing a ton of lanterns and light sources and all sorts of things that we would.
You don't need any of that. You literally, you have like amulets that produce daylight. Like Karina can cast light in 7 different ways.
Us to actually be physically in the location, whereas we can just like leave a lantern somewhere and illuminate a much wider area.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. You've got light sticks aplenty.
Excellent.
But realistically, there is. I'm assuming that somebody's going to prepare dark vision for you anyway, at some point. But yeah, in this rocky and
Not
ice
once
torn.
will I ever prepare that spell.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah, totally.
That's a great spell. But yeah, in this icy landscape, as you're punting your little boat, it's not that small. It's big enough for Galthak and Vero to sit in. So it's really not that small. But it is a skiff. What is notable about it, if you think back to like the Norwegian longboats, right, is it's very shallow on its hull. Yeah, who's punting? Where are you punting? How are you punting?
What is punting?
Pushing yourselves along. Pushing off rocks
not
and
me.
stuff. No.
Oh, I'll definitely be doing that.
That would be a drastically weird moment. I didn't know if Kai was just going to, like, tell the water what to do or something. I know you guys are level 17. Like, maybe that's a thing.
Powerful.
For all I know, the boat's flying.
Druid shit.
That's true. Maybe the boat's flying. I don't know.
So I'd like to think on the way in, knowing that we've only got like a few more days of light, and I basically every single time there's sunlight, I'd just be taking off my armor and just essentially sunbathing in the cold on the deck of the ship coming in and on the boats, just to catch every last ray that I can. So I'm just punting it in with this big long stick, just pushing down to propel this boat forward.
Yeah.
Just standing on the deck, catching every bit of sun that I can.
You make your way from icy patch to icy patch, but the small islands surrounding this island are preventing you from getting too close as yet. Yes, go on, Josh.
Sorry, could I be flying with Vero overhead to get a bit of a bird's eye view of?
Yeah, and in doing so, you would be able to tell the group down below that they will have to come in from the north of the island. And in fact, what is so deceiving is that there is a large arc of ice that goes into a cove that then comes up on the actual island, and you'll have to pass through those caves to get a decent purchase, a decent landing spot. And upon seeing this, you can pull into the cove.
Nice.
As you sort of see this water spiraling out, these huge mountains pulling up like teeth from the ground. Various crags and rocks sheared off at strange angles, looking like somebody has taken a great jagged blade and reaved the earth from a huge mountain. You can see signs once of old volcanic eruption, and in small moments you see bright blue light shining out of these mountains, hidden beneath the jagged, crooked teeth of the rocks behind. The cold wind sort of whistles through different areas here, and the water is permanently sort of slightly icy, almost like slush. As the boat finally pulls in, there's a journey through the caverns to get back out onto the main island. There's no sign of life at all. Not even a fish. Nothing. Nothing stirs, nothing moves. It is silent but for the sound of the howling wind.
So, did Vero and Luca see this part of the island when they were in the big battle, or no?
This is where they've guided you to, going through this cove. So you've gone into the cove, and this is you coming out at the island itself. But there is a journey through the cove first to be done on foot to get out. You're as far as you can go on boat. Do we still walk, or is that like old-fashioned? Do we ride phantom steeds and mysterious creatures?
I think in the terrain that we're in, it'd probably be difficult to find something suitable for A, Galthak to ride, and B, that would be able to do well and thrive in such harsh, rugged climates.
To be fair, I think Galthak has progressed from rider to mount over the course of the campaign.
Yeah, so we'd probably be talking like a great big fucking shaggy buffalo type thing.
No,
covered
but
in
Galthak
big
is the mount.
Right. But
yeah.
how would you get that on the boat? So no,
yeah.
he is just
Well,
hauling hundreds of kilos a year.
I can cast Windwalk all of us.
Oh yes.
You want to travel as clouds?
That's
I
what
have
we've been
missed
doing
being a ghost.
thus
a
far.
cloud.
So.
Okay. As you travel, as you cloud up in here, you will notice two things. First of all, the wind is howling and moving very fast. It is difficult to move against it, to move further into the island. That's okay. You are able to progress, just not as fast as you might hope. But secondly, there is something unnatural upon the wind. It is bitterly cold and it harasses you and harangues you, but as you spend your time in cloud form, you're perhaps a little more akin in nature to it. And you can almost hear it whispering to you. Karina. Just Karina, I think. Give me an Arcana check.
No. 14.
Yeah, it's a little more druidic in nature than you would understand, but you get the impression that there is some level of almost dispelling going on. It's not dispelling your magic, or indeed the magic of you being clouds, but it is dispelling something. This wind is certainly unnatural. It has most definitely been conjured, and it seems permanent.
There's nothing I could see that it's not affecting us.
No, it is not. It is definitely here to dispel something specific, none of which is attached to any of you or even relevant to any of you.
Does it look like it's headed for a specific location?
The wind is sort of flying in and out of the cave and wrapping around the various mountains. It seems everywhere. It is the wind, but there is something unnatural upon it. It does seem old. Very old.
I'm sorry. How does one know that?
It feels like
that the
it
wind
feels
is
like
old.
it feels like an ancient power. It's not something that's like
Right. It's the power that feels old.
yes, the
not
power feels old, not the
wind.
wind. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Stale
The wind
musk.
has wrinkles.
Yeah, it's musty wind.
Is it musty wind or windy musk? Either way, yes, the wind seems to carry a power with it that is both ancient and constant, dispelling something, but you're not sure what.
I guess we should just continue traveling through.
Okay, as you drift through as clouds, suddenly you spot the vestiges of light breaking through the area. And upon what is a slightly broken area of sort of frozen lake, you see shards and pillars of ice cutting up from the ground. At this point, it is almost impossible to move as a cloud. The wind is incredibly powerful. And you see that in the hailing storm, bits of hail are actually flying upwards, not down. These mountains are absolutely vast, by the way. This mountain here stands sort of 7 or 8 times Galthak's height, this little rock here.
Oh, jeez.
So this is sort of like, 100, 120, 150 feet. So this is, a couple of miles.
That's pretty cool.
I'll transform my cloud-like shape into a cloud foam finger and just point down at like a safe patch of ground for us all to just.
A reminder, you can transform in and out. So you could just uncloud, become sit on Vero.
midair.
Yeah, and then land
You
on
also could've
Vero.
just
Well, I
turned into a
can,
cloud
but these
hand.
I can't.
The foam finger part was crucial.
I like the foam finger. Why not?
These lot can't climb on Vero, though.
No, that's true. Okay, so you make your way down to land and you transform. As you land upon the lake, you hear from very, very far below you a deep rumble, a sort of crunching sound almost. Sort of... And then a shard of ice cracks across the entire area that you are in.
I'd look at everyone. I'm so sorry I didn't have breakfast today. In fact, if anyone has a spare apple or
Yeah, I pulled out
anything,
some
really.
jerky. I had a feeling this would come up. By the way, what?
I just look at the cracked eyes. I didn't know I was this powerful.
What color is Vero here?
Vero is his traditional dark blue lightning form.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Classic.
Exactly. James asked me before session, I was like, you can go classic, and then we're in a icy place. I'm like, of all the times to not be fire. Really, this is great.
Whenever we've reunited since like dispersing the war, it's always been to a really cold place.
I know. Where are the beaches? Where are the beach villains?
They're in the Dragon Keeper campaign. They're too far south. But yes, as you hear this crack in the ice, you look down and you see buried in the icy water countless creatures. Strange creatures you've never seen. Unusual beasts with too many eyes or too many limbs. Bits of bone stuck together in ways that don't make any sense. And dark creatures, creatures of shadow. At first, everything is still until you see one single bony hand reach through the ice, thrusting his fist up, making a grab at Galthak's ankle. As he sort of gets purchase of Galthak, you think that he's going to pull Galthak down, but instead he sort of pulls himself up through the ice. You see his head peeking ever so slightly through the earth, and you realize this creature is a lot larger than you first estimated.
I was gonna say, isn't Galthak's ankle like a two-hander?
I know.
Yeah, as it begins
As I'm
to...
noticing my ankle and it's lifting up and just turning to it. Oh, bad touch.
As it begins to thrust itself through, you see that it is clutching an ancient axe that seems made almost completely of ice. And he raises a single ghostly hand that glows blue, and he looks across the lake. And he just gestures all around the lake, and then makes a symbol as if to say, rise. Bits of ice begin cracking all around you, and you realize that you are surrounded by creatures of dark and frosty nature. As hands poke through ice and different weapons spike through, bits of the earth begin to rupture around you. You find yourselves all moving closer and closer together as you are surrounded by creatures that tower over you. Various other creatures made of bone. In fact, one particular swarm of bone seems meshed together. Multiple skeletons all torn into one, joined together by ice, but one common feature unites every single one of them. Without any exceptions, they are all staring directly at you all.
I was hoping you'd say something specific.
One particular creature... Sorry, go on, Galthak.
My first reaction on being grabbed here would have been to press one of the buttons on my Rod of Lordly Might to spat out my flame-tongue blade at the ready.
Yep. I'll ask you for your actions prior to the battle as and when it comes. Okay. But one thing you will notice is that most of these creatures stand about the same height as Galthak, some a little taller, some a little shorter. But then far to the southeast, perhaps 100 feet away, you see this huge iceberg begin to crack off and break, falling to the side as a single hand pushes on it, shoving it downwards. As this face rises, it's got a whole eye missing, and you will note that it has a huge wound at the center of its chest. This creature is definitely dead, its skin icy blue. But as it makes eye contact with you, it looks familiar. It is not somebody you have met,
that we killed.
But it is sure as hell similar.
Perhaps it's his brother.
Perhaps a scion of a different time, slain by a shard of ice that is broken off through his chest. His pale blue eyes meet each one of yours as he intones in giant, which you can all speak now, I believe, in a deep,
Heck yeah.
We can.
thrumming tones. Yeah, you got it from the orbs.
There it is.
You got it from the orbs.
Oh yeah.
I didn't.
Okay, well, you should have done.
Okay.
As each of your orbs will pulse, you will hear this constant thrum of his voice as he simply says, Valhalla rise, Valhalla await. It seems to us we've found some bait. Now throw them down and thrust them under, to rise again, to be torn asunder. And I will ask you all to roll initiative.
Oh, cool.
Oh boy.
Does he
You
take
will
out
get an
ice
action
on those?
at the beginning of combat, but you may not use it to target an enemy in any way.
Great.
This ice zombie art is very cool.
Good, because it's about to disappear.
So long. Oh no.
Crikey!
Oh no. This is so bad.
Ooh,
It
look at all
sucks
this
to not be
undead.
airborne.
Who has that that broom again? Karina, did you lose the broom in the last 15 years?
I do, in fact, have the broom. I don't think you want to use it at the moment.
Just a reminder, flight is near impossible in this howling wind.
bastard.
Vero can manage, but spells like fly, you'll find your movement impaired.
Okay, as long as I can get out. That's fine.
Yeah, that being said, you did land and are therefore currently present on the ground.
If I turn back into a cloud, am I just blown away?
Yes. No, I'm going to say no, it's not going to happen. No clouding right now. This is Vero, correct? There he is.
Yes, sir.
These here are the sort of bones that are all stuck together. If you want a better image of any of the creatures on the ice, let me know. But I will come to each of you in turn and say you have a turn. You may not use it to affect enemies in any way. Luca, what are you doing?
I would like to
Just an
climb on
action,
back,
yeah.
and we'll be off.
Okay. Can I just ask you to stay still for a moment? Yes. Thanks. Okay.
Oh, cute.
And we will go up 30 feet.
Okay.
I'll ready my bow.
I've got a marker on. I'm just going to put a 3 in yellow. Say 30 feet. Okay. Kai.
Oh, actually, sorry. Oh no, yeah, that's fine. Actually.
Kai, what do you do before the combat begins?
Yep. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 4th level bless.
Okay.
Yay.
This is the creature who barded at you, by the way.
Oh, the big one. Okay.
Huge. I mean, gargantuanly large. He could eat Vero. He's that big.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You seem bigger though, right?
He's the same size as that other guy.
Oh, so we seem
The
big.
god.
He does appear to be similar in kind to that one. Karina, what are you doing? Oh, sorry. I did say just an action, but you can move if you want, Kai.
Nah, I'm good here.
Okay. Karina, what are you doing?
I will put 2 fingers on my tattoo and cast Mage Armor.
I love that.
You can do, but I would have assumed you'd cast Mage Armor before alighting.
I don't have any other really actions
Okay, cool,
that
great.
don't affect people.
Absolutely fine. Well, you can affect each other, you just can't affect enemies.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Winona?
I would like to use my Ring of Spells story that I've had this whole time
Okay.
to cast Greater Invisibility on myself, please.
Sounds good.
Let me put that right here so I. Oh yeah, it just lasts a minute. Okay.
Okay. Galthak, are you readying anything?
First thing I would like to do is I don't think I can really ready an attack for someone that comes in range.
No, you cannot do anything to affect an enemy.
Yeah,
You can rage, you can pull a weapon out, you
Yeah,
can
just
make a
rage.
weapon pretty, but you cannot attack an enemy.
Right. And in that case,
We're basically
I'll do-
pre-combat.
Yep. What I'll do is I'll press a single button on the Rod of Lordly Might, turning that one into the Flame Tongue Blade.
And rage.
Turning to the Frostmourne, let's dance and bring the thunder. And I'll rage.
Bring the thunder from down under. Guys, I will
He
just
doesn't know what
let
I've
you
got
know,
coming next.
there are obviously a lot of enemies here. I'm going to go very fast. Okay, so I pre-rolled some stuff. So don't expect to see everything. I just pre-rolled a bunch of attacks, which should be fine. Okay, so we come to the top of the initiative. Luca, as you see these creatures rising, you get on Vero's back, you rise up into the sky. What are you doing?
Okie dokie, artichoke. I am going to cast. What? Have you never heard that phrase?
No.
What the fuck? No, it's what?
Well, anyways, I am going to cast Conjure Thundercloud, which is a 60-foot radius, and it. I mean, it's not centered, but like I'm assuming it'll, cover a good chunk of everyone.
Bear with me a second. What's the radius on Dawn? Alora?
How? I don't have it handy. Let's see what this. I think 30 foot.
Yeah. I wish pale blue wasn't the colour of choice for the edges of the box. It's impossible to see. Yeah, there you go. Where are you putting it? Oh, you can't control it yet, can you? There we go. You should be able to move that now.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it here. I'm assuming everyone's just gonna come to the center
Okay.
anyways. Action, and then I think when I cast it, I can activate it.
Yeah,
and then
bonus
the
action. Yeah.
I'll be at the turn.
Yeah, bonus action.
So, I will have this little guy make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, that's a 9.
Yep, that's a fail, and they will take 11 thunder damage.
Okay.
That's my action, and then my bonus action, Vero is gonna spit out a ball of lightning at the same guy.
Okay, roll to hit.
That's a 16.
16 will hit.
Nice.
That's 9 lightning damage.
Okay. Creature's wounded. You do see these creatures. They are blue-skinned. You may make a nature or arcana check, Luca, to determine what they are. In fact, if I do
I got a 9.
this, you should be able to see their picture in the bio if they're a little small
the-
there.
That guy
What's that
stole
tongue
Karina's
do?
boyfriend's tongue.
Yeah.
I got a 9. I don't
okay.
know anything.
No, you don't know what this is. It's some form of undead. Everything around you is undead.
What a freak.
I think I'll go up another 20 feet.
Okay, change the 3 to a 5 on the yellow dot, and
Yeah.
okay, does that conclude your turn?
Yes.
Got to check I haven't hidden any under the initiative tracker. Cool. And then Winona, that is a 17 to hit you.
Who?
Winona, 17 to hit you.
Oh, no.
Okay, Galthak, 22 to hit you.
22 will hit.
Okay, you will take 7 bludgeoning damage and 4 necrotic damage. 7 half to 3. Minus 3 is 0. So just the 2 necrotic. Kai, you're up.
Yep.
Is these strange... Sorry, I should have just said These are strange shambling creatures, each one of them carrying a pair of blades that seem almost fused onto their arms. Their skin has spiky ice all about them, and they make these sort of slow, lumbering steps towards you.
Okay. For my action, I'm going to pluck one of the fire opals from the Helm of Brilliance and chuck a fireball.
Love that for you. Oh, you've got a Helm of Brilliance on, haven't you?
Yep.
Roll me 3d6, please. 4d6.
46. 1, 1, 4, 3.
1. 1, 4, 3. Okay. That's the radiant damage from them coming in range, right? In fact, I'm going to give you an aura just to make your life easier.
Okay.
We'll make it like a sort of pinky color. It's 30 foot, right? Radius?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So any undead that enter that area will take a 1d6 of radiant damage, is that correct?
Yep.
Great. Where did you throw Fireball?
I don't have an asset, so...
Okay, bear with me a second. Spells and assets, Fireball. Oh. You should be able to control that one now.
Wait. Yeah, do it here to get all of them.
What's your DC, please? And the damage?
For this it is 18, the damage is 29.
Okay, so that is 14, 29. I think this guy's just about in it. But it's immune to fire damage. This creature here.
Wow.
I hope it doesn't melt the ice you're on.
Uh-oh.
No, I mean the ice seems unnaturally cold and it doesn't seem to be affected by the fire bollocks. There we go. Okay. Bonus action, okay.
Bonus action, Luca, good job shooting. I'll give you a bardic and you can use your action to attack.
If you wish.
I will attack the guy I was attacking before.
Okay, go ahead, on hit.
That's
Nat
a
one?
nat 1 for a 16.
Great, love that for you. 16 doesn't matter, and that one's a miss. Yeah, your arrow literally. Wait
I've
for
got
what?
Fox's luck.
Oh,
I can
yes, you do.
reroll
Okay,
You do.
once.
Do it.
you need a 2.
That's
Fantastic. Okay, yeah, damage.
14. Wait, that's 14 piercing,
Yeah.
4 thunder, 4 lightning.
Yeah.
I don't know if you need it split.
He is dead.
Yay! Who was that he just killed? What kind of creature was it? I mean,
The blue-tongued creature. I think you guys can see their names, right?
Aghast.
yeah.
So it was a ghast. Yes.
Okay.
It was a ghast at your sheer power. Kai, any movement? Any movement? Anything else?
Nope. My turn's over.
Okay, Karina. No, rubbish. Winona.
Okay, I will. I am going to use bonus action to summon my double. Let's just put her over. Let's say over here. Now question, if I'm already invisible and I summon my double, is my double visible?
You're both invisible.
Oh, delightful.
It is you.
well,
It is just you again.
Yay! So I will attack this fool right next to me.
Okay.
With
This one here.
No. This one here who's right up in my grill because I'm not.
Oh, yes, you'll have advantage on him.
Yeah. So that's what I'll do with my bless. Try that again. Wow. Okay. So that was a 22 with the bless.
Yep.
Alrighty. So my double will hit the same target for a total of
58?
58 psychic damage. It didn't die, huh?
It is wounded.
Oh, shucks. Alright, yeah, I'll just stay
Despite the
put.
fact it's wounded, it doesn't seem to have noticed that you've hit it.
I don't love that. Well,
It just
I
sort
am
of
invisible.
it goes through it like in a complete hole, and it just carries on like lumbering forward, swinging its hand blades.
I would like to not be noticed if I hit, so yeah, that's fine. I feel safe next to
It
Galvat.
seems too stupid to understand you, or the fact it's taken damage. Does that conclude your turn, Winona?
Yeah, that'll be it for now.
Karina, I see you're making strange lines.
Yeah, trying
what
to
are you
figure
up
things
to?
out. Can I scooch through Galthak's space here?
Oh,
I can move Galthak
pardon.
still.
Yeah, that's fine.
Karina's so
Gal can't move
powerful.
myself.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Karina's like, I can't breathe.
Shove him aside.
Okay. And I will cast Sunbeam.
Okay,
Get
bear with me a second.
I think I can only get 4 of these.
Yep, go ahead. Where are you hitting it? I know you can't move that. You were drawing a line, right?
Yeah. Is it? I keep moving freaking Dawn. I think these 4. Greater Zombie Gas, Cold, Light, Walker.
Yeah, okay, bear with me a second. I just realised that we're both having the same trouble. Let me... do me a favour, try and move Dawn. Great. That won't happen again. Cool. So, sort of like that.
It comes from me and it's a little like there's just like big lock on my screen now because of Dawn.
Oh, okay, well in that case what we'll do is we'll do that. There we go.
That's fine. Let me just double check it's 60 foot.
Yeah, the asset's next to you. Oh, that's lying, isn't it? It tells me that it's the right size, but it's not. Oh well.
Yeah. As long as I hit that guy, that's all that matters.
Yep.
The con saves DC 20.
Damage. How much damage, Eleanor?
Adding
Okay.
31 radiant.
Okay. Half on a success,
Yep.
and they're blinded on a fail, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're just going to use a blue light to say blinded. Two ghasts are dead. Is this creature in it? He's not, is he?
No.
This one's dead. And the last one is that old light walker. He gets a natural 1 but is not blinded.
Okay.
He will take the 31 on the radiant though. Yeah. Any bonus action for me?
No. Yeah, I'll bonus action shot this guy. Woohoo. Big fun.
Okay. He will be moved further back. That brings us to our friends, the ghasts. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need a 4d6, please. Jay.
Yep. 3, 3,
Thank
2,
you.
4.
Yeah, 3, 3, 2, 4. I've lost a ghast somewhere.
I did kill one.
Yeah, 3 are dead. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there are 5 there. Okay, never mind. That's fine. Yeah. But 1 was already inside. That's why. Okay, attack rolls. I've got these pre-rolled. So the first 2 are coming at Kai. That's a 10 to hit and a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Okay, that is 11 piercing damage. There is 1 hit coming at Karina. That is a 14 to hit, which I assume will miss. And there is 1 hit coming at Galthak. Galthak, that is a 19 to hit you. No. Okay, fantastic. Oh, bollocks. Sorry, you need a second lot of hits there. Okay, Kai, there is a 12 and a 23 to hit you.
23 hits.
I need a con save, please.
Look at that fucking 32.
Yeah.
You take 7 slashing
25.
damage. 7 slashing damage. You are not paralyzed. Galthak, a 19 to hit you. Karina, a 16 to hit you.
Miss.
Okay, cool. That brings us to our skeletal swarm. And our skeletal swarms are going to move here. And I'm going to put it here. In fact, you know what? I'm not. I'm going to do that. There we go. It's coming in for you, but I just don't want to put it under Vero's token because that will confuse everything. And that is 4 hits at you, Kai. But they're an 8, a 10, a 13, and a 17. Does a 17 hit
17
you?
hits.
Okay, I need to roll this. You will take 11 slashing damage. 4 hits at you, Galthak, but you have more than 20 armor class, don't you?
Yeah.
So everything missed. It's your turn.
Right. I would like to start this
I see
one.
it, go.
Bonus action. I will use a charge of my Soul of the Storm Giant, the Maelstrom Aura.
Okay.
Let me check. Whenever another creature starts their turn within the aura, I can force the creature to make a Strength saving throw, DC 17. On a failed save, creature's speed halved until the next turn, or start of my next turn. So hopefully that gives everyone else on my team a chance to maneuver.
Yeah. Sorry, what's the range on the aura?
10 foot. I'm not sure if it's relevant as well. I get resistance to lightning and thunder damage, and the extra effect is attack rolls against me have disadvantage until my next turn.
Okay.
Okay, and I would like to start trying to swipe at this skeletal swarm up here.
Yep, looks nice and easy to hit. You can give me ooh. I forgot on each of your turns. Sorry, can I have an intelligence roll from the lot of you, please? Whoa. Is that a dice or a brick?
I know.
Yeah.
Intelligence save or check?
Check.
17.
Okay.
Galthak keeping it on brand.
Okay, yeah, so you're able to identify, with those rolls, you're able to identify a couple of things. These greater zombies here look incredibly tough to get down. They will have resistance against all magic. They are also resistant to cold and necrotic damage and immune to poison. So I'm just going to put this information here. Greater zombie. We don't care too much about the ghasts, but it is worth mentioning they are immune to poison and resistant to necrotic. Everything here is resistant to the cold apart from this guy who's immune to it. Oh, and that guy, these guys as well. Sorry, these guys are immune to cold as well. These cold light walkers. Karina, did you get a 23 or a 24?
24.
Okay, they are immune to fire, immune to cold, and they are immune to pretty much every condition in the game.
Pretty cool guys.
Yeah. Ironically, the only thing they don't seem to be immune to is frightened.
Oh, man.
They can't be blind, they can't be charmed, can't be exhausted, can't be paralyzed, can't be petrified, can't be prone, can't be poisoned, but they can be paralyzed. Work that out. Yeah, cool. Okay, sorry, Galthak. You were swanging. This creature, however, looks very easy to hit, and it's just made up of bones. You do think that he would be vulnerable to bludgeoning damage, but resistant to piercing and slashing.
resistant to piercing and slashing. Well, that's a shame, because I would have swapped to my mace rod if I would have known that.
Oh,
Or I
that's
took my
prior
bonus
to your
action.
attack.
Oh well.
Oh, okay.
But that's okay, I'll still keep the aura up.
Mm-hmm.
I will swing at it though with my flame
Yep.
tongue rod. 25 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be 14 slashing and 5 fire. Plus 3 from rage.
I got it.
And another 5 from Iron Within.
Oh, okay. Iron Within
Sorry,
does
plus
slashing
4
damage,
from
right?
Rage. Rage does 4 now, wow.
Yeah. Iron Within does slashing damage, though, right? Just the damage of your weapon type.
It should be the same as the weapon type, yes.
Yeah, okay, cool. That's the Skeletal Swarm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Resistant to piercing, slashing, vulnerable to bludgeoning, immune to poison.
Yep. So the second tip, the Flame Tongue.
But just bear in mind that everything here is also resistant to cold on top of what's listed.
33 to hit. I don't crit on a 19. Oof.
No, that
Oh.
creature is clearly well armored. You will hit.
Okay, that's another 14 slashing, 9
Got it,
fire,
he's injured.
4 more rage.
Okay, does that conclude your turn?
I
Bonus
won't be
action,
moving, I'll
action.
be holding position here.
Yeah, cool. Okay. I need a con save from everyone, please. As each one of these giant skeletons locks eyes with you. Not you, Winona, sorry. In fact, I'll take 2 from Kai, 2 from Vera, 2 from Luca, and 1 from Karina and Galthak, please.
Both of mine came out to 22.
Okay, did anybody roll below an 18 at any point?
I got 1 nat 20 and 1 9. Maybe the nat 20 goes for both?
Nope.
Don't forget you
I
have
think so.
Bless, and you have a
Yeah, you are
Bardic.
blessed.
You do have
Oh,
Bless
yeah, that's
and
true,
Bardic.
actually. Is Bardic a d10?
12.
12 now, yeah.
Damn.
D12 and a D4, please.
Beautiful.
That's a plus 6, so that's a 15.
Plus the D... Oh, with the D4. Okay. Everyone will take 18 cold damage with the exception of Kai, who will take 36. And Luca, who will take 54.
Really?
Luca,
I passed
you...
one of them.
Yeah, so you took 36 plus 18. You got hit targeted by 2.
How
You
much
also...
was that altogether?
54 cold damage, and you are paralyzed until the end of your next turn. I think you're resistant to cold, aren't you? Or is that...
No.
Okay,
I
that's...
am.
Oh, sorry, it's you, Kai. Okay.
And I'm
So
paralyzed.
it's still 18.
You are paralyzed until the end of your next turn.
Jesus.
Yeah, they're
take
fucking
0.
about. Yeah, that's fine.
Get out back.
We need to announce it, did you, in this moment?
The immunity, yo.
Just to flex on
Everyone is like,
Luca.
yeah, I'll take 0.
I'm gonna use my reflexive resistance though to halve that damage.
Yep.
Also, Luca, don't forget, just because you used the Bardic, it isn't used up. You have it until you succeed.
Yep. This is your clone, Winona, right?
Thank you.
Yes,
Okay, cool. 2 creatures attack it.
Is it greater
Foolish.
invis?
it is.
They see it.
Oh, wow, rude.
Mm-hmm.
not
This
over there.
creature is going to fire a cold ray at you, but a 12 will miss you, Winona.
Yeah.
The second one fires at you and gets a 20 to hit.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a 17 on the dice. I do need to roll the damage, though. You'll take 22 cold damage.
Alright, I'll use my reaction to
And
have that.
a 16 at Karina.
Miss.
Okay, cool. That brings us to our friend, Mr. Frostmourne himself. And he is going to fire a frost ray at Kai. And I'm rolling to hit on this guy every time.
Oh no.
I'm so glad you are.
How far away are you? Oh, silvery barbs.
Get that out of here.
Where would you like to direct your advantage?
I will. Ooh, I need to see. I'll give it to Galthak.
Okay. He will then step forward.
16 still hits me.
Not a crit.
A 16 still hits you?
Yeah, my AC is only 16.
Oh, poor you. Your movement
It has
speed.
been since the start of the
Your
campaign.
movement speed is reduced by 10, and you take 22 cold damage.
I love it.
Winona.
Yes.
That is going to be a 29 to hit you.
Yep.
It can see you, I'm afraid.
Uh,
17 cold, 27 necrotic.
whoa.
And Karina. That is a 26 to hit you.
Shoosh.
I don't want to be hit.
Oh, okay.
Chronal shift.
Kai, instead of...
Disadvantage.
Don't you? No, okay. With disadvantage, that is a 15, I believe.
Miss.
Cool. And then finally his axe.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, if I take one step forward, I've got 15-foot reach. Galthak. Disadvantage to hit you? No, it's not in your circle. Straight hit. You didn't reckless, did you?
I didn't reckless, and no, if it's not in my circle, it's straight.
Okay, well he misses anyway. That is his turn. You do gather that creature is vulnerable to fire, by the way, Karina. You didn't get anything else about him. You don't think it's possible to grapple him. But you you know he's vulnerable to fire, immune to cold. Okay, it's rock o'clock. I've always wanted to say that. Cool. Both one at Vero and one at Galpak. Vero, 26 to hit. 32 bludgeoning damage. Galfak, 26 to hit.
Will hit.
32 bludgeoning damage, half to 16, minus 3 is 13.
Right, and I would use one of my charges to maybe reduce that and we'll see how much it does.
Okay, and I'll then ask Karina and yourself to make a con save, please. Karina, you take 19 cold damage. Galthak, your con save, please.
Con save is... yeah.
Okay, cool. Luca, you're paralyzed. That will end your turn. While you are paralyzed, Vera may make an attack.
Okay. Then he will. He's gonna. Sorry, bear with me. I guess just he's gonna breathe fire. Oh, not fire. I wish. He's gonna breathe lightning in a 30-foot cone this way. Yeah, there you go.
Like this?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's a bunch of deck saves.
Mm-hmm. Start with you. Damage, please. And the DC.
DC 19, and it's 32 lightning damage.
Nice. Good. This creature here is wounded. This creature here is dead. Did you hit this creature?
Yes, it was in the code.
Yes to all of them.
Cool. That's very good. Creature is wounded. Just make sure I haven't missed anybody. I have not missed anyone. Oh. I have missed somebody. Hold on. Oh. This creature is brought to his knees with damage. And that brings us to some zombies. At the start of their turn, I need a 1, 2, 3, 4d6, please, Guy.
1, 4, 6, 1.
1, 4, 6, 1. Okay. One slam at. Sorry, that's there. One slam at Karina is a 14, and the second one is a 16 to hit.
Miss.
Okay, one of them is attacking Galthak twice. 15 and a natural 20.
I can't do anything about that 20 damage.
So that is 7. Oh, 7 plus 6. 13 bludgeoning damage, half to 6. And 14 necrotic damage. That's their turns. Kai.
Yep. Hey, Karina, you want to get out of the middle of the center?
Sure.
Alright, cool. I'm going to move here next to you.
Provoking 2 opportunity attacks?
Yeah, I'll take them.
No, you won't.
Oh, wow. Alright, so first with bonus action, Galthak Winona,
Sorry, go on.
you know, keep up good work. I will give Bardics to both of you, and then with my action, placing my hand on Karina's shoulder, will cast Dimension Door.
Mm-hmm. Off you go. Go somewhere nice.
Yeah.
Karina, you'll be one spot to the right of wherever Kai decides to sit. Galthak and Winona, either one of them making a reaction to attack. Have you designated either of them, Kai? Okay, well in that case, Winona, do you wish to make your...
I use my reaction.
Okay, cool. So just Bardics. Okay. Nice turn. Does that conclude your turn, Kai?
Yes.
I hate you, by the way. Because now I have to zoom
Thank
out
you.
and have this horrible view of, like, the map 25,000 fucking miles away.
So far away.
It was such a nice, close encounter. And now it's like, oh, there's some people over there. Also, tips, you should always try and teleport under the initiative tracker. Because I will forget to attack you for the rest of combat. Winona, you're up.
Yeah, I'm thinking about where I should teleport now.
So just to confirm, these cold light walkers have vision on you, and the boss does, but no one else does.
Yeah, that's why I'm getting.
Have you been making concentration saves, though?
I have. With my bless. Yeah, bless.
Yeah, bless big.
Well, actually, I had a question. 2 separate damage types, do they count as one?
One hit.
Okay. Then I probably did lose.
That's okay. That's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's start invisible now, but yes, in future, the 2 different packets from the same type. It's the combined damage.
All right. So, yeah, I'm going to use. I just need to see if my thingy is a bonus action or not. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to use my orb to give myself 2 bonus actions. I will use 1 bonus action to manifest my blade and throw it. Is it how many feet? 10 times whatever. Oh, it's a D10 these days. Wow. Great. So I can teleport within 60 feet. Yikes. Yeah, let's go just over here. And then I'm going to attack. I guess I'll go for this big wounded one next to Galthak, this guy here.
Okay.
And me and my double will try to finish it off.
Yeah. This is the one that is resistant to slashing and piercing, but vulnerable to bludgeoning. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know
don't
you're
how
going
it
to do
feels about
psychic damage. I know you're going to do psychic damage, but I'm just clarifying it's that creature.
Yeah.
Do you know in this entire campaign, Michaela, I don't think we've had anything that's been vulnerable or resistant to psychic at any point. It's just been you've just been a nice level playing field for you for the entire campaign, hasn't it?
I'm normal type. Okay, so that is an 18 to hit this thing.
Yeah, that hits.
Perfect. Let's roll some bones. Oh my goodness. 34, 2 times. It's for a oh, so close. 68 damage.
Yeah, if you doubled it and got 69, I'd be really worried about your math skills.
I was so excited, but I was like, nope, it doesn't work. It's so close. Okay, so that's 1, and my other bonus action attack, I will let's just try to take out one of these. I'll try to hit this wounded cold light walker because I want those things gone. Okay. So, well, maybe not. I don't have advantage on those, right? Because they see through my invisibility.
Specifically, the cold light walkers do, yes.
Okay, that's cool. That's still a 19 to hit with my. Oops. Jesus, ignore all those dice. Oh no. Okay, so that was a 19 to hit the cold light walker.
Yeah, 19 hits.
Perfect. I will just roll a physical d4. So that's 7 psychic damage on the cold light walker.
Okay.
And yeah, that's my turn.
Sorry, can you just ping the one that you hit?
This one right here.
Okay, yeah, cool. I'm just.
I'll scoot a little bit this way if I need to see it better.
No, that's fine. Just clarifying, it was that creature.
Yeah.
Okay, does that
Yeah, the
complete
one
your
that's already hurt. Yep, that'll do.
turn? Okay, Karina, you're up. Wow.
I'm ready to go.
I'm looking. I'm debating between 2 locations here.
That one is far more annoying for me.
Yeah, let's go for
So
the
do that
other
one.
one. We have to roll 5 different types of enemies.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
It's the fact they're all different types. Okay, so I tell you what I'm going to do instead. I'm just going to do this. Okay, cool. What's the damage, please? That might save me some effort, actually. Well, that one's got 1 HP, so it's dead. That one's got 10 HP, so that's definitely dead as well. Oh, it's resistant to fire, actually. Hold on. What was your damage roll?
Resistant?
I'm doing it at 4th level.
Okay.
Ah, right.
That's 20 plus 5. 41.
41 is more than 40. That creature is dead.
Very
that
nice.
leaves us with an 11, a 20, and an 18. This one gets an 11. He currently has less than 40 hit points, so he is removed. This creature gets a natural 20. So we'll take 20 damage. And this creature gets an 18, which I believe is a fail for you, right? Oh wait, I've
Yes,
not
it
added a
is.
modifier.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a dex save, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Cool, so it's a 17. So it'll take 80.
Nice.
It'll take
You love to
82
see it.
fire damage.
Yeah, boy.
He
Wow.
is not that bothered. This creature, however, is wounded. He's having a really bad day. Everything that's been fired in any direction has hit him. He's been hit by lightning, he's been hit by radiant blasting, he's been hit by 2 different fireballs in 2 different locations. Honestly, he's so pissed about his pathing choices. It's untrue. Does that conclude your turn?
There's no distance listed on it. Can I spend 3 charges to give Galthak an action after my turn?
Yeah, of course you can.
Actually, you know what? I'm sorry,
The
Galthak.
distance
I
is
was
a
doing
creature
Galthak.
you can see.
Luca
Yeah.
can have
Yeah.
an extra turn after my turn.
Well, that's great, because he didn't get a turn on his own turn. So, Luca, you take an action. Is it an action or a turn? It's an action, right? It's a full
Action.
action. Yes, Luca, have a full action. You've got a bonus action on your turn and an action on Karina's.
Okay.
What a time to be alive.
I will. Can I move? Or is it just.
No.
No,
No,
just
just.
an action. You have a bow. You should be okay.
I'm aware of what I have. Thank you. I guess I will just shoot at this. At this guest.
Okay, yeah, clearing up the little dudes. Go ahead, roll
I'll
hit.
sharpshoot to this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they don't appear
So
particularly
that's
tanky.
a 28 to hit.
Yeah, damage. Don't need to split it.
Ooh,
Just give me the full
nice.
number.
37.
Removed.
Very nice.
Second hit.
Oh, I get 2. Oh,
You get an action, a full action.
oh yeah, and I do attack twice.
Yes, you do.
I'll shoot another one at it. It's been a while that I've played Ranger, okay?
2
Yeah,
weeks, yeah.
2 weeks,
2
you know?
2 weeks, exactly. I'll attack this guest.
Okay, go ahead, roll the hit.
I'll also sharpshoot.
Yeah, I'm assuming you sharpshooter unless you say otherwise.
24,
24 hits.
and that is 27.
Oh, he's severely wounded. Bring him back. He's got his 3 hit points. He's very pleased with them.
If
gonna-
only I had favored foe.
If only.
Yeah, that's it then.
Okay, cool. That brings us to the Goss. That's this little dude is going to swing at Galthak, and I'm out of pre-rolls for these. So Galthak, that is a 11 and a 15 to hit you, which will miss. Where's my other Ghast? Oh, there he is. That's nice, isn't it? These creatures are rolling straight because they should have disadvantage, right?
Yeah, they should have disadvantage.
Yeah, so they're rolling straight because they have pack tactics. Highest one's a 19 to hit you.
Whoa.
Yep.
Okay, that brings us to our swarm that is skeletal. He's going to step in, and he also will have disadvantage.
Yeah.
An actual disadvantage this time. Wish me fucking luck hitting with this.
If any part of him started within 10 foot of me, then yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I'll roll 8. I'll roll 8 d20. If I don't roll a nat 20, I'll be done with it. Oh wait, is a 19 plus 4, 23 hit you?
Yes, the 23 will hit me.
Okay, cool. You take 11 half to 5 minus 3. You take 2 damage. That was pleasing, wasn't
Okay.
it? I didn't mean to close the initiative tracker. Sorry, guys. Cool. That was a great turn. Galthak, you're up. Your aura ends at this point, yeah?
Yeah. But you know what? Because the pack tactics, I'm gonna do it again.
Oh, fuck's
Oh
sake.
my goodness.
I've literally just removed it now and put it back. There we go.
He's out of control.
So, what's the resistances on the greater zombies? Should we catch them?
They're not resistant to you.
Right, so no resistance to fire. Okay,
Just cold.
just cold. Right. So I'll swing at the greater zombie here first
Okay.
then.
Roll ahead. I believe that is E.
Just straight rolls. I'm not gonna be.
A 27 will hit.
Nice.
Okay,
Yeah,
E
that's gonna
minus
be-
23.
12 slashing, 7
23.
fire.
23.
Yep.
I'm very certain it's 23. Carry on.
That's an extra 4, so that'll be 27.
Woo! Okay.
And the next swing on the same one.
17 will hit.
Hey.
I know you have bless, but I don't care. Okay, that is 18 damage. Does that conclude your turn?
Yep. Yeah, that will conclude my turn.
Fantastic. Okay, we come to the wounded dude. Believe it or not, I was ready for this situation. So he is going. That's the dash action. Give me a d6 of damage, please, Ken.
6.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, he just really didn't like the look of you, to be honest. And then we have one coming here, one going there, one Oh, this guy is going to look up at you. Oh, he can't do it. You've already failed it once. Fuck, he's going to throw his axe at you. He only gets one attack. It's a 13 to hit Vero.
Oh no.
Absolutely not.
He goes over here and
insane.
picks his axe up. This creature knows you're somewhere near, so he's going to step here and he swings his axe in a wide circle in one direction and a wide circle in the other. It'll be one hit at disadvantage at you, Winona.
Oh, rude.
Yes, I don't think another 15 is going to hit you, so don't worry too much about it.
Nope.
And then fixing Kai and Karina with a stare, as neither of you has failed this yet. Both of you need to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Ooh.
Oh.
That hurts.
What was your roll,
With
Karina?
less, it's a 21.
Okay, and can you do anything about Kai's mistakes? Do you want
I've
to
had
do
my
anything
turn,
about
right?
it?
Yes.
Yeah, you had your turn. You haven't used a reaction yet.
Yeah, I will save Kai. Roll with
Yeah,
advantage.
you do know that this would paralyze
Thank
them,
you.
which would in turn end bless.
No.
So,
Alright, we're fine.
thought you might. Okay, cool. That brings us to the Cold Light Walkers. Oh, this brings us to my roll 20 freezing. Come on, roll 20. Oh, there we go. Brilliant. Okay, this one's going down there. He will fire a frost ray at you. This one's going to attack your clone. This one's coming to attack you.
No!
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I've lost one. Spot the Cold Light Walker. 1,
He's
Two.
all the way down here.
3. Yeah, where's the fourth?
Oh. Maybe under the initiative? No.
There was a fourth?
Well, one died a little while ago.
Oh, I haven't killed it off. Thank you. That was the one that
fireball.
failed the fireball. Yeah, cool. Thank you. Okay, so the first one is coming at... before it does that, it's going to bonus action at you, Winona. I need a Constitution
Hey.
saving throw, please.
Bonus action at me. That's my thing. Oh, let me use my bliss. 17.
17 is a success. A 21 to hit
Yes. Yes.
you? Okay, good luck. It is 17 bludgeoning and 13 cold damage.
Okay. So
And
that's
then,
like 30 total.
yeah, and then the cold ray coming at Kai at disadvantage. I'm not going to hit with that. That is an
Oh, I'm
8.
blessed.
By the way, he rolled a nat 20 to hit your clone. Yeah,
Thanks, she's getting
smash the shit out of
busted.
it. That brings us to Frostmourne. Frostmourne is going to take one step up to Galthak. And Galthak, that is going to be a 19 to hit, 16 to hit you.
Nope.
You didn't need to take a step up. What am I doing? Stay over there. A 12. A 26.
26 will.
Okay, that is 7 necrotic damage. And then seeing that you're not really having any of it, he's going to turn around over here, and he is going to hurl a polar ray at Kai, and a polar ray at Karina. An 11 to hit Kai,
Nope.
and a 14 to hit Karina. That brings us to our frost giant zombies, one of whom is coming down here, and one of whom is going to try and slide into your DM's Galthak.
Uh-oh.
He is going to hit you with a great axe, Galthak. That is a 17 to hit you.
Nope.
And a 24 to hit you.
24 will.
Okay, that's pathetic. It's an 18, half to 9, minus 3 is 6. Pathetic. And the one who came down here is going to hurl a rock at... I'm just going to ask for a dex save from both of you, please.
Oh, sorry, it's one of those me.
Yes.
28.
It knows you've got no more map to run into.
17.
That's what
A 17 is a success. They're both successes. So 13 bludgeoning to each of you. As the edge of this rock catches you. Luca, it's your turn.
Okie dokie. I will bonus action have the thunder come down on this square.
The thunder ended when you got paralyzed, Josh.
Oh,
It's incapacitated.
really?
It's the end of concentration. Yeah.
oh fuck!
No, it's really shitty. Sorry.
Damn. Okay. Well, fuck me then. In that case, I will recast it.
Yep, absolutely fair.
And so, as my action, I will target this square so that it hits this one. This
Yeah,
one,
hit everything.
this
Yeah,
one.
that's fine. I can't see you picking anything, by the way. Oh. Yeah, okay, sorry.
I drew.
Yeah, can you
So it
undo?
should hit all four.
That's very confusing. Yeah. 4d20. What's your DC?
DC is 19.
I got a 16. Damage.
14 thunder damage to all of them.
Okay, somehow that gas has not been touched yet. He's the only one. All the others have been fucked. Oh, I should have unblinded this poor greater zombie at some point. I've left him blinded since like the entire combat.
Still a con save.
Oh, is it?
Oh no, it's not.
I
No,
think it's just a round.
It does end at the end of the
Yeah.
next turn.
I've been attacking blinded since the beginning. Yeah, okay, cool. That's that, Josh.
Yes, and then a bonus action, Vero will fire off a shot at this
Yep,
cold light walker.
yep, okay, will be very grateful.
Yay.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was the clone or not. So
27
that's
hits.
a 27 to hit,
Hell yeah.
and that is the powerful 10 lightning damage.
Okay, cool. Does that conclude your turn?
Yes.
Okay, that brings us to these greater zombies. This one, and... Oh, can he even squeeze in? No, he can't. He's just going to run over here. Galthak, all the attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that is a 21 to hit you.
The 21 will hit.
Okay, a 20 to hit you.
No.
10 to hit you. And 8 to hit you. Okay, so you take half of 5. Take 2 bludgeoning damage, reduced by 3 to 0. This creature is useless. Okay, cool. It's got no range attack whatsoever. It's just chilling there. Kai, you're up.
All right. Let's move.
Oh, that's not what's going on. I was trying to work out if you could dimension door to the other side of the map.
I can.
You definitely could.
That looks far cooler. What's that? Prismatic spray?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Hold on. I have a really cool asset for this, so we're going to use it.
Ooh.
Go on. Create your own Skittles advert. It does say taste the rainbow in the US as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Right, that didn't just go flying over everyone's head. Fantastic. Frost Giant Skeleton, this is a dexterity save, is that correct?
Hang on. Where's the spell? Because it
Where
does
is
different stuff.
It's still a dex save on them all, though.
No.
No?
D8 for each of them is.
Yeah. So split it before I. Oh my gosh, that's so much dice. Not
It's a
doing
dex
that
save and a
again.
D8.
Yeah, it is a dex
Louise,
save.
what's going on?
Okay, hold on a second.
So so I have to roll a separate D8 for each one.
Okay, that's fine. Let's just get their dex saves out first. The Cold Light Walker, the Frost Giant Skeleton gets a 12. The Frost Giant Zombie gets a 9. Frostmourne himself has advantage. And it's not helped him in the slightest. And the Cold Light Walker gets a 6. Everything failed.
Okay.
Go ahead, roll me a d8 for the Frost Giant Skeleton.
Okay,
That
so that's a 3.
Yeah, 3 is yellow,
Yellow
right?
lightning.
Okay, give me 10d6 of lightning damage each. Oh, you've done it already. 38. Got it. Okay. 38 and... What was the other one? The frost giant zombie, yeah? Okay. This creature is behind something. Severely wounded. Frostmourne is an 8. What does an 8 do?
An 8. That is violet. On a failed save, the target is blinded and must then make a wisdom saving throw at the start of its
Violet's a 7.
next turn.
Violet's a 7. I believe an 8 is you re-roll. You roll twice, right? Instead. The
Oh.
target is struck by 2 rays.
Oh. Okay. Dang.
And you re-roll any 8s on the second one, so re-roll again.
Alright,
that's
1 and a
disgusting.
6.
Is that fire?
It is fire.
Okay, so 10d6 doubled plus...
Alright, so the fire was 39.
He's restrained. And he takes 78 fire damage.
You love to see that.
You said 1 and
Nice.
9. 1 and a 5, right? Or 1 and 6. 1 and 6, yeah.
1 and 6.
Okay, he is wounded. Didn't like that. The Cold Light Walker was a 2, yeah?
Yeah, a 2, which is
Acid damage. right?
acid.
Okay, go ahead and
And
roll me
33.
damage. 33 damage. Love that. That's 3. Now do 30. Okay, cool. He's wounded. Does that include your any bonus action?
Bonus
Hold
action.
on. Okay, never mind. It was really weird. The asset, when I went to delete it, was hovering over the greater zombie. Bonus action.
Bonus action, finishing him off, Karina, and I'll give you a bardic.
Okay.
Thank you.
Karina, would you like to use your reaction to... Do you have Warcaster?
I do, and I actually have. I have sunbeam. Like, can I just use it to activate my sunbeam? Because I'm still concentrating on
None
it.
of the above, because you don't have a reaction, I've just realised. Don't have a reaction because
True.
you saved Kyrus.
True.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. But you have Bardic, that's good. Winona.
Yeah, I am going to use my bonus action once again to teleport over here. I already rolled and it's 40 feet, so I can go over here. I'm sick of these cold light walkers. All these big boys who are just unbothered. So I'm going to, I think, focus on the bigger guys. I'm going to use sharpshooter that I just remembered I have on this one.
I didn't see a ping, sorry, which one's this one?
This one. Actually,
You have advantage.
let me see if I could get one that's closer to. Yeah, I'll get one closer to Galthac, so
Okay.
he has a little less heat.
So there's space for another
So,
one to
yeah.
attack him, yeah.
I'm fine with that. It's
Exactly.
fine.
Exactly. Okay. Ooh. Okay. That was a. It was a very high number to hit. Hold on.
It needs to be a high number
It was
because you've
an-
got sharpshooter.
I know, it was a 19 on the dice. So,
That's fine.
minus
That's
10.
fine. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, minus 5. What am I saying? Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
With the +2 from Bless. Okay, fantastic. So, 64 plus 20, 84 damage on this one here.
That's alright, isn't it?
That's okay. Yeah.
Severely wounded.
Cool. I will use my movement.
I will never tire of
Just
Winona's
get
turn.
over
I'll do
here.
72 damage and disappear again.
Yeah, I'm trying to get out of range of this one, so I'm hoping that only one can see me at a time. That's that's my turn.
Okay. Karina.
I'll activate sunbeam to hit the 4 of these that are here in
Why
front
not?
of me. Con saves.
Yeah. We love that. What's your DC?
20.
Yeah, okay, cool. Frostmourne succeeds.
Cool.
The rest fail.
$34 radiant damage.
6 HP. Creature is blinded and wounded. Yep.
And then, bonus action, I will use my timepiece to make a copy of myself that will use the spell that I used last turn to hit the 4 of them
Yes.
up there.
Yes.
That's gonna hit 5, not 4.
Cool, it will hit the 5 of them up there. And I cast it last turn
Wow.
at 5th level, so I guess it's still... No, not 5th, 4th.
4th, yep. 2 successes, 3 fails. No, never mind, that's got a -1 to dex. 1 success, 4 fails.
Hell yeah.
Much worse damage, 23 fire damage.
I think 23 fire damage is enough for a bonus action with no spells not don't you?
It's no 41, I mean.
Cleaning up the mess. That's for sure. You killed 3. How is this creature still alive? This dude just on one hit point. He's been there.
We're gonna
for
recruit him now.
Oh, that's weird. Initiative tracker disappeared for me.
Yeah, I deleted it by mistake while trying to delete something else.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. The second creature turn, Karina.
Yes.
Alright, there's one Gas with his 1 hit point. He's going to swing at Galfak. He's going to swing twice at disadvantage. He's really looking forward to it. His first one is a natural 1. And his second one...
Pretty good.
His second one is a 9 to hit you. What a day that guy is having. The Skeletal Sword is going to make 4 attacks with disadvantage. So here's my 8 d20s. He's got a +4 to hit. What's your armor class?
23.
23?
21, sorry.
21. He hits you once.
Once?
Is that
Yeah,
with
once.
disadvantage?
Yeah. No, you're right. He hits you nunts.
Yeah, I
If
thought
you
so.
nuns.
Galfak. Hit a bitch.
Yeah. Right.
Kill.
Once again, I'm going to use another charge to create the exact same aura. Maelstrom Aura rages
Yeah,
once more.
I'm just not gonna not take it down.
Yep. So, the Frost Giant Zombie here, I would like to strike at that one with the Flame Tongue Rod.
Uh-huh.
It's going to be a 30 to hit.
Sorry, I'm really sorry. Who did you hit?
Wow.
The Frost Giant's
30
heading
to
here.
hit.
This one?
The
On the
Frost
right?
Giant Zombie.
Frost Giant Zombies, sorry. Yeah, 30 will hit. You wouldn't believe these creatures has 22 armor class, would you? You guys haven't missed them once.
So,
That's
13
pretty good.
slashing, 8 fire, 4 rage,
25 damage. Yeah.
and 8 iron within. Plus, I will pop a charge of my
just
strike with
smite.
the giants for an extra 1d6 lightning, so that'll be 6 lightning.
Okay, why don't you just smite?
Huh?
Why don't you just smite while you're at it?
Yeah, I know, right?
Go
Okay.
ahead.
So it must make a con saving throw, DC 22.
I was looking forward to it. Haha!
Oh, shucks. Just a little shy.
Has
You need to make a con
disadvantage
save.
on my next turn.
You need to make a con save.
Who?
Make one now, Galvak.
18.
Fuck off.
Now, hang on. You need to roll your blast.
Yeah, don't forget your
Bless.
blast!
Oh.
Yeah, yep.
Okay. Carry on as you
Well,
will.
let's make it a 20.
As you will.
So
What else you got for me?
He has disadvantage.
Of course he does. He has disadvantage in an area where he had disadvantage. He
Yeah,
loves that.
Even if he had pack tactics or any other benefit or anything else that would go with him,
No, it doesn't stack,
Ever
but
hit me
yes.
with anything more than disadvantage.
It doesn't stack.
Okay,
but I
now
do
turn
feel-
and wheel towards this Frost Giant skeleton and
Okay.
go for a slam down onto his head with the Flame Tongue Rod.
Mhm.
That one's only a 20 to hit.
Oh.
Mm.
Well, luckily that one's
Well,
only got
nice.
15 armor class.
So that's a
Oh,
24 to hit.
Never
guys.
mind.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
Right. And that will be 14 slashing, 9 fire, plus 4.
Okay.
A
Okay.
1 down.
That ends your turn.
Yeah, that does end my turn.
Good. We've made some space.
Good.
I just realized that Luca didn't take his action after my turn.
Oh. Luca. Action.
Do your thing.
Yes. I will fire off a shot at the skeleton swarm.
Okay.
That's an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
And that's 37 damage.
How much of that's piercing?
27.
Okay, so half to 13 plus 4 plus 6, 23. 23 is less than 44, okay. He's alive but wounded.
Yep, and then I'll do it again. Same
Okay.
guy. That's a 13 to hit.
That'll miss. No, will it?
Oh,
You've got
but
Bless.
I've got Bless and Bardic. Which is a +4
That'll hit.
for... yeah. Thank goodness. And that's 31, 24 of that being piercing.
Okay. That's enough.
Cool.
Okay. This guy's gonna throw a. No, he's not. It's the wrong guy. He's gonna look at you. He's gonna look at Vera. No, you've
hell
already
no.
succeeded. Fuck it. We're just gonna swing things at Galthak. 2 attacks each. 8 rolls. No. Yeah, 8 rolls at disadvantage.
Not the 2 that walked in, but sure.
I've done it now. An 8, a 13, a 2, a 1, a
Damn.
13, a 3, a 5, a 6. They've got a +9, so the one to hit you is a 20. It's 21 is your armor class, right?
21, yeah.
So we've got a 17, a 9, a nat 1, a 22. That'll hit. A 12, a 14, and a 15. That'll hit. 1 hit. That's good, isn't it? Okay. That is. Will we ever find out? 25 half to 12 minus 3 is 9.
Right, and I will actually use a reaction for a charge of Stone's
reaction.
Endurance.
You don't have a reaction, got it?
At 7. So you said 9
Yeah.
damage. I'll reduce that by 7. I'll take 2.
Okay. Winona.
Yes.
Your friends are chasing you down. I've lost
Get
the
outta
Cold Light
here.
Walker. Where's the other one gone? Oh, that one's dead. There we go. It was down there and it's dead now.
Gone, villains.
Okay, 1, 2, 3,
Nice.
4.
No.
Oh, yeah! 2 hits! Get
2
stomped!
hits.
The first one does
Yeah,
22
alright.
cold damage. Make a concentration save.
Oh, that's
I
15.
swear to God, you're rolling metal dice in a frying pan. And the second one's coming at you. 15 cold damage. Do me another con save.
Okay. 13.
Okay, that's it. I've had enough. Frostmourn's coming first to Karina.
He's restrained.
Why? Who did that to him?
Charismatic spray.
Prismatic spray.
No, he's not restrained. He doesn't get restrained. I did ping this earlier.
Oh.
Haha! I'm coming at you. 1 at Karina. 14. Another 1 at Karina.
No.
28!
Yeah.
Good. That is 20 cold damage. And 13
I
necrotic.
will absorb elements.
Which one of those is... Oh, cold's an element, I guess. Yeah, okay. He's going to swing an axe at you. It's a 17 to hit.
No.
And then he's going to... swing an axe at you again. There you go, that's his turn. This guy's coming for Kai. Give me a d6 of damage, please, Kai.
Sure.
Radiant.
1.
Okay, that
Just
didn't
a little-
kill him.
A little kiss of damage.
15 and a 19 to hit you.
He's got
19.
disadvantage.
Does he?
He's blind.
Oh, so he is. Why is he blind for?
Oh, you know.
How? What a time of day.
Don't look at the sun.
This guy's got 9 levels of disadvantage. So he's just going to swing his... That's a 2. And then... A 20 to hit. No, that misses. Who's blessing him? Luca, you're up.
Okay.
I'd like to preface this with before the campaign I said, I think this might be the deadliest combat I've ever thrown at anyone. I think I've done 30 damage.
My health is very low. I didn't want to bring it up.
Is it?
I haven't casted a healing spell yet.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
I
know.
figured-
I'm just ready
I
for you to cast heal on 5 people at once. Luca, do something cool. Luca, do something cool.
Yes. I am going to fly over here. First of all, I'm gonna bonus action Thundercloud here so that it hits both the frost giants. So they need.
One giant zombie and one giant skeleton, yeah?
Yes.
Yep, go on.
Yep.
Damage.
That's 15 thunder damage.
Nice.
And then as my action, I will take 2 shots at Frostmourne.
Okay.
Oh, so close. That's a 29 to hit.
Yep, give me the damage.
That's 25 piercing, 4 thunder, 6 lightning. Oh, 35 altogether. I don't know if you need that split.
Please describe his grisly demise.
For someone who's completely been out of this fight to get the killing blow. Yeah, so like the thunderstorm that was like raging above, like Vero just lets out a mighty draconic roar, and then as he lowers his head, Luca's right there taking aim, and then as the Frostmourne, like he's like a zombie, right? So as he turns, he's like, "Oh!" That arrow just goes straight through his forehead and out the other side, and then as Karina looks up, Frostmourne's like, "Oh, oh," and then falls backwards and not on top of her.
Congratulations. As the large zombie dude falls, you will notice that around his neck, the necklace that he is wearing crumbles to dust. Made of black necromantic stone, it seems to have dissipated to nothing, and every creature around you will fall.
Oh, shucks. We should have focused on the boss sooner.
He did have 650 HP.
Woo!
You
That's
just
more than
sort of melted him by doing fire damage.
I just got lucky.
Yeah. However, you do find that as he falls to the ground, his crown, which seemed to be engraved into his body, tumbles to... I hate this track. Why does it always come on? Go away. Stupid damn flute. Doo-doo-doo. Like, shut up.
I love the pamphlet.
It's so rubbish. Like, it's supposed to be your grand victory, and it's like... doo-doo-doo. It's like you got to the end of Lord of the Rings, and as they went to drop the ring into Mount Doom, there's a halfling in the corner playing a pipe. Like, rubbish. Rubbish. Okay. As I was saying, the molten black, dark purple and mauve stone crown that was around his head set into his stone, with each gemstone resembling the eyes of a beholder, tumbles to the floor in front of you. his huge, unearthly hammer crunches into the ice. With your exquisite identification's skills, you will discover that this is Matterlock, a truly legendary weapon. And Belashara's Beholder Crown. This crown is made from the very eyes of the Beholder. And if you wish to be a really evil, cool-looking dude, you can have it. I've just said... I was going for this and this. There we go.
Much better.
So yes, this symbiotic crown will go into your head and make tendrils through your skull. But it will also cast Charm Person, Disintegrate, Fear, Finger of Death, Flesh to Stone, Hold Person, Brave, Enfeeblement, Sleep, Slow, and Telekinesis. It cannot be removed from you while you're attuned to it, and you cannot voluntarily end your attunement to it, as it is symbiotic in nature. However, a Remove Curse spell can detach it from you. Matterlock, however, is just a really fucking big hammer. Every time you hit with this hammer, it radiates a burst of intense cold in a 30-foot radius sphere, and every creature in that area takes 3d6 cold damage. I would suggest you don't swing this, you'll kill your allies more than your enemies. But it looks pretty cool, and it's fucking heavy. However, the news that you really wanted, believe it or not, I know you've only been level 17 for a week, but you've leveled up. This was always going to be a one fight that you either succeed at, or I give you a couple of weeks to make a new character. It turns out it wasn't even slightly dangerous. And on that note, we are even going to finish on time as we come to our timeless tradition of MVPs, and I would like to start... No, I wouldn't. I've forgotten it. I was about to say it, and then I didn't.
Okay.
Shit. Well, Michaela said something that made me laugh. Hopefully somebody else wrote it down. I will come instead to... Why not? Michaela, go.
My MVP. I loved everyone's little, catching up on what they were doing, but the reveal that Luca married Princess Grace was just so shocking to me. Winona is living. Okay.
Yeah, I'll go with that. It's a pretty good one. Jay.
I mean, similar thing, just everyone's little... well, not really little. It's 16 years, but...
I know, it's a long time.
You know, all of us kind of having someone now, but just the reunion's been fun.
Aw.
It's been so long, we've forgotten how to play our own characters, apparently.
Some of us did. Josh, your turn. MVP?
There's Ranger does so many things. I just can't keep track of it all. Now I can see invisible creatures.
Oh, yes. The wizard with 5 items, including 3 attunement items, hasn't got anything to do at all.
Yeah, take a look at my spell sheet.
Nor the bard with the 16,000 different abilities. Yeah.
You guys choose to play your characters like that. You can play a very simple wizard.
Oh yes, the simple level 18 wizard, renowned in the D&D community. Anyway,
yes. I mean, firstly, just a little thing. I did try to tease that I married a princess by my little gif in the chat with Cinderella dancing, but
I didn't know what that was a reference to.
I noticed.
So I was like,
I just thought, what do they think?
I forgot.
I thought it was like a celebration or something.
Yeah,
I was like,
exactly.
okay.
There's always hidden meanings to my gifts. But yeah, I mean, just like everyone else, I really liked hearing what everyone had been up to. It's very, very sweet that everyone's kind of shacked up in their own various ways.
Looking old.
I know.
Older
the pirate.
That's what 14 years does to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, just probably hearing that.
Laura.
Yeah, I mean, big MVP to everybody making up their stories, like, on the fly pretty much for some of us. But there was one little moment where I had a thought and it went through my head, and as I was thinking it, Michaela said it. And it was, what is this thing? It's a ghast. How ghastly. I was hearing it in my head. I was like, how ghastly. And just she said it in the background, and I was like,
Me and Winona have become one.
Yeah. Jamel.
A little follow up to that as a minor one, and immediately following that up with, oh, he's aghast at that.
Yeah.
That was my little MVP there to James. And the other one that I've got, it's kind of yes. I wouldn't really say I made space, but in the same way, I kind of did. Like just having so many people around me and just keeping them completely occupied.
Well, one person's invisible, one's flying on a dragon, and the other two fucked off to Narnia. What else am I going to hit apart from the big rock dude in the front?
It's just like, okay, give everyone disadvantage.
Yeah.
To give you an idea, right? How much damage do you think you did to me in that fight?
30.
23.
Yeah.
That was 3 rounds of multiple enemies wailing on my character, and it did.
Oh, I know.
23 damage.
I know what I'm doing with you next time. You're just gonna make a charisma save and an in save every round. Paralysis every time. Like nothing else. Paralysis, invulnerability, paralysis, like that's it. That's all you're getting. Is charisma and in saves, and everyone's gonna ignore you. Every enemy in the rest of this campaign has a 600-foot teleport as a bonus action.
Sorry, I'll just have to use the Orb of Thrim as a bonus action every time to give advantage on int and charisma saves.
Yeah, it's true. Even that you've got covered. It's pretty crazy. I was scrolling through like the obviously the combats, and I was looking at it, and I was like, okay, there's a chance I managed to surround Karina, right, and chop to pieces. But realistically, like, you guys are terrifyingly strong. I mean, there's a reason we don't really do much fighting at this level, right? We get to experience our abilities, but that's why I'm going sort of 17 last week, 18 this week. You know, you'll probably hit 19 before the end of the campaign, and then 20 at the end of the campaign, and that'll be it, right? It'll be like bang, 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 bang. Because these levels aren't really playable for actually making it a contest. They're very fun, but they're very silly. You know, I mean, you only have to listen to Karina's introductory, what have you been doing the last 16 years? My house has hundreds of interdimensional doors. Like, that's when you know that the campaign has reached a level that seems a tad strange. Yeah. But...
oh yeah, I forgot. She actually legitimately made the fucking TARDIS as a house.
Yeah, she did. But actually, it was some other callbacks that I really, really enjoyed. Reminding me about Celine. I'd completely forgotten about... the slime. It was when you said the slime one, I suddenly clicked immediately. The Master of the Skies encounter. Love the callback to that. Remembering Athos from the pre-campaign? Super cute. Yeah. The Air Genasi pirate. I know Jay is a sucker for a Genasi, and a sucker for a silver dragon, and a sucker for a pet. And this campaign, I think you've had all 3. Yeah, I mean, the silver dragon was dead, but apart from that, you've had all 3, right? Which is pretty fucking cool. The fact that obviously Josh, your focus was on marrying Princess Grace, but there was also like just remembering back that she taught you the rapier in the pre-campaign, and I've really enjoyed the fact the pre-campaign exists and was a thing. It's definitely something I want to repeat in the future. It's really cool. But mostly just the badass maneuvers, prismatic spray. I mean, God, Kai has been an enabler of others since the beginning of the campaign. And this episode, Jay just went, just to show I can do other things. Here's a fireball, here's a prismatic spray, here's a radiant crown of I do radiant damage every time you get near me, you know. And then like, oh, by the way, you know, just in case you were getting close, here's me and Karina going 500 feet across the map. So yeah, really, really cool. Totally loved it.
If my turn had come up again, I was gonna go up to the Frostborn and do inflict wounds on him.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. It's just, I thought you were gonna wall of fire him in and just slowly make, you know, just zip him up. But yeah, it was really fun. It is going to be majority of the way roleplay till the end now. Obviously, there will be a final battle, but apart from that, plenty of roleplay to come. With lots of cool, funky art. So a little shout out to Alora for sending me to places where I can get art like this. Isn't this cool?
Yeah, that's cool.
Like, cool art. I really enjoyed this. I really enjoyed this though. Like, this was sick. This is what provoked the entire encounter. I wasn't searching for that at all. It came up and I was like, we're doing that. So yeah, really enjoyed it. I hope you guys had fun. But that is where we're going to end. So if you guys would like to say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
We shall see you soon.